With developments coming from Washington about adjustments to the U.S. Postal Service, some voters may wonder whether their mail-in ballots will make it to the polls in time. Leon County Supervisor of Elections Mark Early says for now, it's business as usual here in Leon County when it comes to counting the mail-in votes on time. Many voters opting to vote by mail this year largely for the sake of safety. Early says the number of mail-in votes has already exceeded the previous record of numbers set in 2016. Even with the higher volume, he says for now, there are no delays.
We've had a meeting with the Secretary of State and postal officials. We don't know of anything definitive, but certainly the news I'm hearing is concerning me. We don't need slowdowns in the post office. We need business as usual. I think if it is business as usual, the post office can easily handle our volume. So I have no concerns with that.
Now, the early voting period is over in Leon County, but if you still have a vote by mail ballot and were not able to send it in time, you can still make your vote count by visiting the Supervisor of Elections office on Appalachia Parkway and submitting it through their drive-thru. Polls will be open both inside and drive-thru until 7 p.m.
Well, so far so good. That's the feeling tonight from state election leaders as they deal with a spike in mail-in voting ahead of our primary. At last check, more than 2.1 million people in Florida have voted by mail. That's a 65% increase over 2016's primary, which is likely due to COVID-19 concerns. Craig Latimer is president of Florida's election supervisors, and to date, he says he hasn't heard of any issues related to the uptick in absentee ballots. He says he and his colleagues are in close contact with postal officials to make sure things continue running smoothly.
I can just tell you that anecdotally, we track this repeatedly, and we are right on target for what we did in 16 and 18, looking at percentages.
Latimer seemed less confident about the general election. It traditionally has a much larger turnout and is expected to see an even bigger vote-by-mail surge. The concerns coming after USPS sent a letter to Florida Secretary of State last month. It suggested that due to postal delivery schedules, voters requesting mail-in ballots at the last minute face a, quote, significant risk it won't be returned on time.